All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Debbie Dose Rookie Profile Series. Hopefully, you caught the data profile for Sean Tucker a few minutes ago. If you didn't, click back in the queue, and it should be the video right before this. So now we're going to do a little bit of film work for Syracuse running back Sean Tucker again. Uh, Fairly high on my list of running backs for the 2023 NFL Draft. And hopefully you'll get to see a little bit why I am pretty high on him. So this film is also on the YouTube channel. Feel free to check it out there. If you're looking for more film, I'll drop a link here. Dynasty Nerds Film Room is phenomenal. All my work's in there, and there's 10 other guys like me just cranking out films. So if you're really trying to deepen your film study for this year's class, I'll put an affiliate link in. Click on that. They give me a small kickback, and you guys save 15% if you sign up with my affiliate code. So let's roll, man. So this is the 2022 game against North Carolina State. Pretty decent defense, as you'll see. And this one, this first clip here, so a little bit of what drives me crazy about Tucker and what I love about him too. So we'll get this from a different angle after, so I'm not going to stop and go too much here, but it's a nice gain, slashing through the defense. The speed. But sorry, this is what we'll look at a little bit more. So this looks like zone play, right? Which again, he tends to be a lot better in zone than he does with gap plays. So he seems a little bit slow to catch the gap, but once he hits it, man, he's gone. He's got some open field, but nice move to elude the first tackler. Uses his blockers well here, and he's just gone. Watch that again. And this was, Tucker's explosiveness is probably what people love about him most. I think, again, his vision's a little bit slow behind the line of scrimmage, but he does a great job of reacting to defensive players, coming up with creative solutions to beat them. He's not Gibbs in the open field, but I'm not sure there's any other backs that I prefer to Tucker in the open field other than Gibbs in this class. Just, really nice job. A lot of explosiveness and breakaway ability in his game. This plays, I don't know, this drives me crazy a little bit. Just some of this stuff, just why do you turn outside? I just feel like, you catch the ball here and you take the quick gain. I mean, yeah, he's got the linebacker running with him. I guess that's what he's thinking, but, it's a little bit of disky play. And honestly, it's one of the things that you'll find Tucker generally does well. Again, another nice, slashing, one cut and go play. I don't know if that's zone, but it's not a zone. It's like a duo, I think. It's the kind of stuff he's good at, right? Find the hole, cut, plant upfield. But what I was saying is one of the things that I think Tucker is very good at is not doing dumb stuff. Not even with guys in the backfield, rarely do you see negative plays from Tucker. Very little I've seen in his film, and I've watched 3 or 4 games, taking notes at this point, that's really negative. That's his fault, right? I mean, he gets swarmed in the background. On the flip side of that, Tucker's probably not breaking tackles in the backfield. It's not what he does. It's not his game. He's not Saquon Barkley. He's not going to elude a guy, that's got his hands on him in the backfield and turn it into a huge gain. He does elude guys when he has space or he's got a little bit of momentum. That's nice. He does well at seeing guys, predicting their moves, and creating space. He sees him coming, quick sidestep, boom. I mean, that's a nice play. It turns into a huge gain. It turns into a first down, and first down for Syracuse once they can Boom. It's a little bit of speed, and man, he does a great job extending plays. I have a couple plays here that are him running up the gut, and it's not his strong suit. Not that he can't run inside, he certainly can, but just again, a lot better on inside zone, outside zone than he is on gap plays. Also, I think that might have to do with Syracuse's blocking too, because they were just really, at least in this game, not effective on inside runs. Nice little wheel route for him here. Draw that. One thing that I do like, you don't see it a ton in this game. Again, just slamming him inside, but I'll say in his defense, like he's taking what he can get there, right? He's not bouncing that play outside for a loss. He was driving, but again, he's not the most powerful back. He's not the biggest back. It's not what he's going to do. He's not going to push pile. He's not the guy that's going to pull some wizardry and create space inside where there is no space. You see that again on this play. Just what you're supposed to do. Maybe he had a small window that he could have bounced it outside too, right? If you could beat this edge rusher, but that tends not to be what he does. He doesn't try to do too much, which is what I like about Tucker. I think one of his strongest attributes is that he's not trying to. He knows his own limitations, right? Same thing there. I mean, maybe you could bounce this outside, but that's not the play design. They want him to run up the middle. And then, he's extends it a little bit, but he's still not getting a positive play there. This is a nice play. This is, again, just like that other one a few plays ago where he's able to read the edge rusher coming in, or read the linebacker coming through, predict, make a sidestep. Watch this play. See you later. And he's got a bounce option on this, right? He sees that the hole's collapsed. Trader blocks for him a little bit, and then you just see the explosive ability to catch the edge there and get a first down on what really could have been a negative play. So that's the good Tucker. Play on this, and Trader does at least kind of screen for him, Looks like he maybe held there a little bit too. Got a nice little wheel route. Looks like Tucker probably could have scored there if Schrader dropped it in on him. He's got someone spying him, but another just run up the gut. And he's, again, I don't really blame Tucker for this. That's just he's following the play design. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's got a gap. He's supposed to hit the gap. The blockers don't create any space for him. He's not that guy that's going to create space between the tackles for himself. It's another nice little run. Again, that's his first read, his play side. Bounces it back, probably the B gap. Nice little run side. That's the sort of inside runs that Tucker can do. He needs a little bit of space. You know what I mean? He's not dragging guys. But, when he has a breath, he can create on his own. I think that contributes to that positive yards created. I mean, both his over 2.0 yards per play created. I think that's, the long runs on his explosive rushes. And I'm adding some value with, forcing missed tackles. He does do that. Breaks some tackles. Breaks more tackles than Zach Evans does 10 pounds later. nice effort. Turns what would have been a substantial negative play into a small loss. And he's clearly supposed to make a chip and then leak out. He's watching Trader, right? He's staying, making sure he's in a place that he can help his quarterback out. I really think Tucker, and you don't see a ton of route variation in this game. You will in some of the other games that I'm going to cut up for this. But he has a wide variety of routes that he runs. I saw him run a legit out route, see him split out wide for snaps. He didn't get targeted on those types of routes. Most of the targets that I see him get are Texas, flats, wheels, but it's okay. A bit of a bobble there, but I thought he recovered it nicely. I think what I like about Tucker is he doesn't panic in adverse situations. Really, to keep his head and play through the whistle. Again, this is a good inside run. Speed gap, boom, runs through contact. What do you want? That's a successful play. You got like 4 yards on 2nd and 5. It's a successful play. Next play, 3rd and 1. Boom. He gets it done. Again, it's not a well-blocked play by any means. He's got a guy penetrating. It's picked up. I think he does well there to, cut back to the inside. I do think Tucker uses his blockers really well a lot of the times. The two things he does pretty consistently is uses blocks well, particularly in the open field, and really that predicting, deceiving, defenders in the open field and sometimes even in small spaces. Again, it's a really good play. It's when you decide to stop, change direction, it is snap with dime. Essentially, it's the same play from earlier. Again, he's probably supposed to go play side with it, right? And then boom, C gap, bounces it outside, and you can just see the burst here. I do think Tucker is going to test extremely well. I'm worried about his weight, but I think he's going to run low 4.4s, 4.41, 4.42. He's just got explosive ability, and he's got long speed as well. Just really, I think he can keep up with most defensive backs. All right, that's it for this game. We're going to do at least one more Tucker game before I'm done with this profile. I don't know if that's going to drop tonight, but you can see there's a lot to like about this kid. Not just the speed, it's the hands, it's receiving ability, its ability to shake some tackles. He's not Zach Charbonnet, he's not Bijan Robinson, just blasting guys. It's never going to be his game, but certainly uses advantageous angles, deceptive movements to create some space in the field, runs through arm tackles. There's a lot to like about him as a rusher. Clearly, some of the inside runs weren't working for him in this game. I don't know if that's just a scheme thing or it's really Tucker's. If the blockers weren't blocking well, it seemed like those plays weren't blocked well in this game. He certainly struggled on gap plays this year. But, a lot of those zone runs, he just, he has it. So I think Tucker is going to be one of the more landing spot dependent guys for me. If he goes to a place with a coach or an OC that's known for zone runs, if he goes to a place where he's going to be able to be used in the passing game, I'm going to be very excited for him. I could see him, I've wrestled with putting him at 2. I don't think I can do that. The size, some of the lack of efficiency. But he's right in that tier for me. 2 through 4, I'll say. I could see him being behind Charbonnet. I could see him being behind Evans, but I'm not firmly resolved on any of that. I mean, I'm not even resolved on Gibbs being RB2 by himself, frankly. I get the argument for it. I mean, we'll see. I'll do Gibbs' profile next. Man, that guy is just a lightning bolt in the open field. He's impossible to catch. But I think Tucker's a good receiving back who can run the ball, who's fast, who's explosive. There's a lot to like about this kid going into the draft. So, all right, that's it for this one. Check back in for more Tucker work. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. We need your support, and definitely check out the affiliate link if you want more film. From my home slices at Dynasty Nerds. Hop on there, save 15% on your subscription. Click the link.